We are rolling. Oh my goodness. Oh my Godzilla. I don't have any Godzilla Minus One related merchandise at the moment, but I will. I just got back literally like 10 minutes ago from seeing Godzilla Minus One. It's currently Wednesday, November 29th. I just got back. I saw it with my friends AJ, Annika, and my brother Tyler. We filmed a vlog during the whole day, just like of the Godzilla Minus One day, and it was so fun. And we gave our thoughts after we filmed. It was such a good time. The vlog will be up shortly, but I just had to come down here and just film and just talk about it because holy yes! Oh! Oh! Fuck yeah! This is why Godzilla is good. Oh! Oh! This is what and I'm sure many Godzilla fans have been needing for years. Holy, I have no words to describe how good this movie is. It checks every single box. Amazing storytelling. Beautiful directing and cinematography. The CGI is amazing. The human drama is perfect. I feel for every character. They feel so real, and I love them, and they're emotional, and they're real, and the story is written so well. The dialogue, the acting, Godzilla himself. Holy fuck! This director, what's his name again? Hold on, we gotta get his name. What's his name? Fucking hell. Godzilla Minus One director. Okay. Takashi Yamazaki. Takashi Yamazaki. I love you. When I go to Japan, I am tracking you down. I'm coming to your house just to give you a big mwah, kiss on the lips. Oh my gosh. You don't understand how happy you have made thousands of beautiful Godzilla fans. This was Annika's first time seeing a Godzilla movie. Her first ever. And that was amazing to me because she got introduced with the best one. It's all downhill from here. There's nowhere else. Like, you just saw the peak Godzilla. Oh my god, just everything is so good about it. So this is going to be a spoiler review. So if you don't want to get spoiled and you haven't seen it yet, which you need to go see it, get the fuck off this video right now because we are talking shop. We're talking spoilers, baby. I need to get everything off of my chest. If you want my kind of not spoiler review and very post film reactions, it'll be in the vlog that'll be out shortly this week. I'm gonna try to get this up tonight. I have class. I have to wake up at 6 a.m. tomorrow to get to class in the city. I don't care. I'll stay up. It's midnight right now. I'll stay up as late as fucking possible. I don't care. I need to talk about this movie. Okay, so as we know, Godzilla Minus One is set in 1945, directly after the war ended, right after World War II, okay? Our main character, I don't remember his name. Sorry, guy. You're probably a great guy. Well, we know you're a great guy. We saw the movie. But he is a ex-kamikaze pilot who feared the war, and he fled from his unit, which is viewed as very dishonorable at this time in Japan. He fled to Odo Island. Odo Island! We know what that is. He fled to Odo Island to get his plane repaired by mechanics or whatever, and they were kind of like calling him a disgrace or whatever for abandoning the war and not dying an honorable death as a kamikaze pilot, because in Japan, in the Imperial Army, basically they didn't value life at all, and that's kind of what the main center of this movie is about, showing that everyone, no matter what, deserves to live, you know, and it really is a critique of the government, which is what a Godzilla movie should be, and it is a inspiring message about humanity, and it's dark, man. It's fucking dark. So anyways, as you know, Godzilla shows up on Odo Island, but it's not just Godzilla, it is the pre-nuke Godzilla! Holy fuck, we've never seen it before! It's the first time ever seeing the pre-nuclear bomb Godzilla. Yeah, he shows up, he tears ass, he eats everyone up. basically our main character and this other guy, this other mechanic, are the only survivors, and the main character bitches out. He had a chance to kill Godzilla, but he froze up, and he lives with this guilt now of abandoning his kamikaze unit and being responsible for these mechanics' deaths. And so he flees, or not he flees, he goes back home to Tokyo. He gets called a disgrace by his aunt, and he meets this girl who has a baby with her, but it's not her baby. So he comes back to Tokyo, and it's all a fucking wasteland, burnt down to the ground by the fire bombings from World War II. And he meets a girl who is orphaned. Well, orphaned. She's like old, you know. She doesn't like need to depend on her parents. But they were murdered in the fire bombings, and she also has a baby that's not hers that was orphaned. And so they become like kind of a pseudo family, and their dynamic is just amazing. The acting is so believable. It's so great. Like I feel for every single one of these characters, especially the girl. She is amazing. She's really fucking pretty too. Like damn, like hit me up, girl. Like what's going on? I'm coming to Japan soon. Like what's up? I'm Luki MC. You know, #1 Godzilla fan now. But she you really feel for these characters, and it doesn't waste time. Like you definitely get to spend a lot of time with these characters and really enjoy them, but it does not bog the movie down, because shortly after, events happen that lead to Godzilla coming back. We see him get radiated into Godzilla, and then we see him for the first time, and oh my god, bro, he just looks so real. The CGI and the Yamazaki is a VFX director. Pretty much exactly what I want to do in life, you know, or what I'm good at. And so he knows how to craft these scenes to have the best looking visual effects. And boy howdy, Godzilla looks amazing, dude. Holy guacamole. The CGI, it's so real and it's so believable. And Godzilla's never put in a setting that is unbelievable. It is simply just Godzilla in our world, and I always preach this. The best Godzilla movies are when it's not like any MonsterVerse, Hollow Earth. Monsters were here before us. Fuck that shit. Fuck that. Put Godzilla in our world and make it a message. That's what Godzilla is. This movie is undeniably Godzilla. It is Godzilla to its core. This is what a Godzilla movie should be. And it just is the perfect Godzilla movie. Except for one thing. I give this movie a 9.9 out of 10. There's only -1 point. See what I did there? -1 point as to why I don't give this movie a 10 out of 10. And that is the that's the very ending. Okay? And I'm not talking about, if you've seen it, I'm not talking about the Godzilla, like, living, and like, oh, whoop-de-doo, humanity didn't actually beat Godzilla, because you can't kill him, you know, he comes back. I always come back! No, it was right before that. So basically, Godzilla has a nuclear, bomb, pretty much. His atomic breath is a nuclear fucking bomb. And holy, like, just let me sidetrack for a second. That is the coolest shit ever! Are you kidding me? Oh my god, it was so cool. And the build-up and the charge-up. And when he charges up, the spikes on his back, they poke out and they like jut out from his back. So doom, 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 like up his back. Like, how do I describe this? Like, they come out like a porcupine. They don't shoot out, but they like raise up. So doom, 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 doom. And it's like a laser beam that cuts into the earth, and it boom, nuclear explosion. So good. But basically, what happens is, our main character Guy, and the girl, they find each other, and he kind of rescues her because she's about to get stepped on by Godzilla, and they're running through the streets, and they're standing there, and all the people are watching Godzilla charge up, and right before the shockwave of the nuke hits, she pushes him into an alleyway and kind of basically sacrifices herself for him. And this was the day before, or this is the day after, he finally opens up to her and tells her all of his guilt and how he feels like he deserves to die and like life is not worth living. And so she proves it was. And when she died, all of us sitting there were like, oh my god, no! I felt for her so much. I loved her, and she just dies right there, and it was so sad, and I felt so much for her. And oh my god, the anguish that the guy feels. Let me get his name. That the main character guy feels when she dies. He stares up at Godzilla. There's a nuclear mushroom cloud exploding into the sky, and acid rain is pouring down, and he sits there just screaming in agony. It's so good. A guttural, just agonizing scream. And this event pushes him to eventually be the one to take down Godzilla, pretty much. He, he kamikazes into Godzilla's mouth and blows it up. Blows his whole head off, pretty much, and then Godzilla just crumbles into dust. And he ejects from the pilot seat. He realizes that life is worth living. Now, that's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful story. Oh my god, it's so perfect. It could not have ended any better. But then we get a telegram, a convenient little telegram, that the girl actually survived. A nuclear shockwave. Bro, this thing levels Tokyo. There's a crater. It turns Tokyo into a fucking crater. It turns Ginza into a crater. The shockwave, boom, wipes everything out and then sucks it all back in. Ain't no way. Excuse this pile, by the way. That's all the Godzilla figures I'm selling. I just put them in a pile because my floor is messy. Nothing can survive that. Not even he could have, probably, but turns out she survived, and she's in the hospital with a cast and a little bandage over her eye, and all clean other than that. So it's just like, I don't know. We loved everything else, but when we realized that she was alive, we all just kind of looked at each other like, huh? What? What? And then it ends, pretty much. You see that Godzilla survives the attack, but forget it. That's the only thing I could ever complain about in this movie. Everything else is just perfect. Oh my fucking god, this movie is so good, and I hope that all the MonsterVerse apologists, all the huffing all that copium, oh, Godzilla vs. Kong's not that bad. Oh, Godzilla X Kong's gonna be really good. No. This is what Godzilla is. And obviously, I'm just trying to be funny. Like, if I'm not, actually criticizing anyone for liking the MonsterVerse, they're very entertaining movies. But if you want, in my opinion, this is, actually what Godzilla is all about. This is why Shin Godzilla is so good, why the original's so good, and fuck it, even 2014. Not really, but I still put it there, because it's still one of my favorites. But, yeah, what else? What else happens? Oh my god, it was just so good. I can't, Godzilla, you feel his presence the whole time. He is just there, and there's no, questions being asked in this movie. It's just here's Godzilla, he's ready to fuck some shit up, you better look out. And, the humans, and I love this, by the way, it's not like the government or the military coming up with a plan to defeat Godzilla, it's citizens with, because Japan, the US, and Russia, they're a very important plot point in this movie. They're all too busy dealing with the post-war, okay? US and Russia have bad stuff going on. Japan, they can't get any support from the US. They can't get support from anyone. Because after the World War II, they're just left in the fucking dust. Destroyed. So they have no one to help them with Godzilla. They are left on their own. The people of the country don't even have their own government to protect them. So they have to band together and create a plan to defeat Godzilla on their own. And so these government-funded fishermen, I think, not fishermen, they are the ones who found Godzilla or whatever. Actually, I don't remember what their role was. Oh, right, they were there to clean up landmines from World War II, and then they end up encountering Godzilla. They get warships, and they create this whole plan to basically kill Godzilla with the pressure of the ocean, and that is just so creative. I initially thought that it was going to be the oxygen destroyer, which I'm fine, obviously, that they didn't go that route. The demonstration was actually probably a big reference to the oxygen destroyer, because there was you'll know what I'm talking about if you've seen it. But yeah, they want to use the pressure of the ocean to kill Godzilla, which is just so creative. So the plan is to tie him up with these cords and then drag him down to the bottom of the ocean and then pull him back up, which is what happens to all the fish. When a fish gets pulled up from the depths of the ocean, the stomach like bursts out of its mouth, the eyes pop out, and you see that happen because of all the fish that Godzilla kills with his radiation or whatever. They come up, they have the bursted stomach, the bursted eyes, so it's all foreshadowing to how Godzilla gets defeated. So the plan ends up working, which I did not think was going to happen. I thought that they made it really seem like Godzilla was just going to kill everyone, which I would have been very, very satisfied if he did. I thought the plan was actually not going to work, and that Godzilla was just going to fucking wipe out all of our characters, and our main character, the kamikaze pilot, was going to get his comeuppance and still blow up Godzilla's face with the thing, with the kamikaze. And I'm fine they didn't go that route. I kind of actually maybe would have preferred if Godzilla did destroy the warships, but it's supposed to have a happy ending, which I'm okay with. I was expecting more of a darker ending, which is alright. I think either way, if it went with the darker ending and if it stays with the ending we have now, it's still an amazing movie. Like, who cares? The plan works. They drag Godzilla up. He comes out and his eyes are bursted out. It's insane. His skin is bubbling. Ugh, it is disgusting. And yeah, and then he kamikazes in Godzilla's mouth and blows up his face. And then Godzilla just crumbles into dust. And it's just, not dust, in like pieces. It is just, oh my god, so good. I knew this was going to be something special. Because keep in mind, I went into this without any spoilers. I knew nothing other than there was a controversial ending. So that I kind of expected, but I didn't think it would be that annoying, honestly. But what I knew, the moment when watching this, I knew it was going to be something special, is when they blow up the landmine in Godzilla's mouth and his face explodes off kind of right here. And it regenerates. The face just regenerates. You see it happen, and it's just like we were just like, holy, oh my god, look at what. There were moments where me and AJ were just like, ah, like fucking rocking each other back and forth, like look at what we're seeing right now. This is amazing, so good. Oh my god. But oh man, I just love it. It's so good. But. Yeah. Maybe I should put a little bit of a spoiler-free review, too. What else do I have to say that's spoilers? What else? I don't know, dude. The CGI on Godzilla just looks so amazing. He is just a beautiful-looking creature. This is my definitely my new favorite Godzilla design, by far. He looks amazing. Oh my goodness. His body is just fucking cracked and scaly and really heavily armor plated, and the spikes are huge. His dorsal fins are so sick. I cannot wait to get the SH Monster Arts figure of this. It looks so good. I've been seeing videos and pictures of it, of people who have it in Japan right now. I'm so jealous. I need it. I need 3 of them. I need 4 of them. I need all of them. Oh, Godzilla Minus One. I'm gonna go see it in IMAX. I'm gonna see it 10,000 more times. This is what happens when it's really good. I wish I felt this way after seeing King of the Monsters. Oh my gosh. Fucking hell, bro. Alright, I think that's all I had to get out of my system right now. Godzilla Minus One is amazing. 9.9 out of 9. Yeah, no, let's say 9.99 out of 10. Everything is perfect except for that one scene at the end. That's all I have to say. Perfect except for that one kind of weird scene. That has been my spoiler talk. Just post right after getting home. This is just going to go unedited. This is just going to go up as it is. Okay. Yeah. Bye.